Yuffie is the only one that gives you sweet kisses in this game. Well, I should just say, a kiss. Out of all the honeys in the game, this underage girl has the confidence to smooch you. However, this materia thief and stealer of kisses doesn't make good for a waifu. Not only because of her youngness, because clearly age doesn't matter when you talk about anime characters with girls like this being under 18, but because she lacks any notable personality traits. Then again, I never really have this character in my party because of her introduction and that she, steals all of your materia. So, I just don't like her. Good thing there are other honeys to choose from. Aerith, a good-ass independent bitch who probably is the most charming and cheerful girl in the video game. Well, that's not saying much since most other people in this game aren't too happy. But she has an innocence to her that makes you feel like you can just dish out all of your emotional baggage to. And they show this in the game as the boy Cloud seems to be a little bit more comfortable talking to her than Tifa at times. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's Tifa. It's like tomato, potato. That's what I say. She also acts as the designated healer of the group, with her limits being, "Don't die on me, bitch," and "Please stay alive." So she's a good caretaker, which is also what Cloud's mom told him to go after when she said, "Get yourself an older girl that will take care of you and then die." Honestly, Aerith seems like she would be a pretty, chill person to be in a relationship as far as we can tell. I mean, you don't really know how it would go until you're actually in it, but we can't really get any more data other than that, Zack was smooching her. I don't even know if he really even talks about her, though. I mean, I haven't played the PSP game in English, so I had no idea what the fuck was going on when I tried and played it in Japanese. But from what I can tell, Zack is one pretty, happy-go-lucky dude. I can't really imagine him saying anything bad about her, and I would like to think that the relationship was pretty solid between the two. And why the fuck wasn't Cloud more like this when he started becoming Zack Clone 0.05?
My name is Chadley.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
Aerith also doesn't seem to be one to cause conflict, within the relationship, which is pretty freaking awesome. I mean, she eventually gets, clairvoyance and can see shit into the future, so I'm sure she would know how to avoid relationship troubles. Like, do the dishes before the dishes pile up. I think those are the only problems relationship people have. So, just do the dishes, and then I think that's how you solve all relationship problems. And that's not to say having conflict in relationship is bad or that you should leave someone just because there's a problem. There is something to be said about having problems outside of the relationship rather than, inside, if you know what I'm saying. If you're struggling on a work problem or a hobby problem, you're more likely not focusing on the problems in your relationships that, could spark a goddamn fire and light the whole house on fire. Like if you keep the oven on. Now there's only one more juicy mommy that we can talk about, and that's Lucretia, who is going to be with the boy Vincent, but not actually. Vincent really liked her when she, he was a bodyguard, and then I think they both, mutually liked each other, and then he got cucked by Hojo boy, and even worse, did experiments with Vincent, and now he can't even die, so now he has to live with that. I honestly don't know much about this milky mommy since I never really played Dirge of the Dead Boy or Fun Times with Zack Crisis. So with this little information, she can't really be the best waifu. Except I guess she created Sephiroth. I mean, I guess Hojo, freaking pumped some stuff into her while she was pregnant. That's a little in the name of science, Now, Tifa, Lock My Heart Up and Strangle It. One of the most popular Final Fantasy girls, if not the most popular, next to Girl Cloud. I always thought people really only liked Tifa because, she has two juicy limit breaks. But after recently playing through the remake and the OG Final Fantasy VII, I find that Tifa is actually generally a nice and caring human. Though she could probably beat up all the guys at the gym that came up to her to try to sniff her, which I guess adds another layer of attractiveness, knowing that she is indeed a strong, independent woman. She does have her mishaps of being a touch selfish and shellfish, and lying to keep Cloud Boy nearby. I know people will find this cute or, oh, but that's love. No. Love isn't stupid Disney fantasy where it conquers everything and changes the universe to make everything work out for two people in love. It's not even love, Jesus Christ. The reason I say this is because Tifa lies to Cloud for more than like half the game. Jesus Christ, bitch. Some would say that this is to protect Cloud because he's clearly fucked in the head, and telling him the truth about his past would fuck him up. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta deal with those freaking childhood traumas, yo. But, you know, ends up fucking him up when Sephi Boy tells him, and maybe it could have been different if, you know, Tifa did it, but who the fuck knows. It does make for an interesting story, though. I will admit that it was pretty cool with Cloud losing his mind, and it makes, you know, things more interesting. Tifa also does stick with Cloud during the rough times, and she helps out, you know, the other pals that she meets along the way, and I find this to be a really amazing quality in anyone. A lot of people call her a slut because of how she dresses or that she has two big milky cannons. I think people just say that because they just want to have sex with her. Or it goes along with their, you know, crazy fantasies. It's not going to be your Final Fantasy, let me tell you that. Hell, she never even talks about having other boyfriends or really anyone for that matter. So now people can play her as the innocent virgin in their fantasies now. I'm sure she has been with someone, but, you know, it seems like she hasn't with how she acts around Cloud, but who knows? All I know is that there is a sex scene and that they don't show it, and they better fucking show it in the remake. Shit, I got sidetracked and stopped talking about what actually makes her a good waifu just to talk about how she isn't a slut. I didn't go off and read Final Fantasy VII magazine or look at Nomura's diaries to find out if she actually is a party whore or fucks everyone in the slums. So forgive me if I'm wrong, and feel free just to yell at me in the comments if I did fuck up. Anyways, the two main love interests in the game actually make for a good love triangle. They rarely cause any drama within the relationship of each other, unlike stupid ass rom-coms where the guy or girl gets jealous and walk away for 20 minutes and then they come back and say something cute and then bada bing bada boom, they're back together. No, none of that dumb shit. The fact that their main mission isn't just trying to fuck each other and have other things going on in their life. Like, you know, being an oracle and dying or protecting the earth from a juicy meteor. It's quite nice. Both Tifa and Aeris work together as a team, and they aren't fighting over Cloud, which makes jealousy pretty damn low. And that makes them even better partners. Though I will say there is one bad apple in the party, in the little triangle, if you will, and that's Cloud. If you want to know why, you should watch my prequel to this video of love triangles that talk more about why Cloud ain't the best at relationships. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. I know you're going to turn off the freaking video right now, and if you do, well, I do the same thing. But if you're still watching, you should look at 4A Productions in-depth analysis videos on Final Fantasy characters. I know, it's not my video, but it's really good to watch, and I think everyone should watch it that's into Final Fantasy VII. Or you can check out another hot video from me. Anyways guys, hope you have a great day.